What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about rapper Drake. Apparently, he and this woman by the name of Johanna, who is the mother of an NBA prospect, or future NBA prospect, Amari Bailey, they were seen together by a news outlet on a date at Dodger Stadium. Now, we had first seen them together at her son's basketball game. And people saw her there and they were like, people want to know whether they were together. Did Drake know of her? You know, why is he cheering so hard in the game? Well, apparently it's because he has been dating this woman for some months now. And what's interesting about this, right? People say, well, that's not out the ordinary. But what is out the ordinary is the fact that she was apparently dating NBA player Alfonzo McKinnie. She was dating Alfonzo McKinnie. This MILF was dating Alfonzo McKinnie, who I believe is playing for the Lakers. She was dating him and apparently ended up with Drake. And there are rumblings that she may have left Alfonzo to get with Drake, because we all know Drake's history. Drake has a history of dating the girlfriends or even fiancés, maybe even wives of other men. Drake has been known to do that. He's not shy about doing that. I don't think he cares. I did a video recently about this guy who found out that his girlfriend and fiance, who's a singer, who he went with to go meet Drake, because Drake apparently contacted them and wanted to sign her. He ended up smashing her, maybe, I believe, during some recording sessions when he flew both of them out. You know, this guy was all giddy, right? He thinks that he's going to make it with his girlfriend, but he ended up getting made a fool out of by Drake, because that's the type of guy Drake is. Drake is that type of guy that you would never want to leave your girlfriend or wife around. Not because he's have some superior intellect. No, he's just a dirty Mac. He's a dirty Mac. And he will dirty Mac off anybody he can, because that's just the type of guy he is. That's why that's why a lot of guys have a low respect level outside of what he does musically. Because he's the type of guy that will go and try to smash your girlfriend or wife. Right? And then low-key brag about it. But let's get into this article from TMZ. Drake's been doing more than just whining and dining his new boo, Johanna, Leia, at Dodger Stadium. He also has been mentoring her basketball prodigy son for months. Yeah, sure he has. Sources close to the pair tell us they first met months ago through high school basketball. Johanna's son, Amari Bailey, is a top prospect, and the relationship grew from there. We're told Drake and Amari hit it off, and Drake offered the kid advice on finances, fame, and life in general. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Drake could do that in general. I mean, he could be offering that life advice about finances and fame. But why this particular young man? Why did this young man getting showered with this much, I won't say attention, but getting showered with this much, let's say attention, but being attentive to by him, is because he wanted to impress his mother, who I believe was dating Alfonzo during that time. During that time, he went to that basketball game because he probably saw pictures of his mother, because his mother has photos of her son all over her page, and she probably goes to all the games. Y'all know Drake, whenever there's an attractive woman around and Drake knows where that woman is, he's gonna go there, because that's the type of guy he is. And I believe she was dating Alfonzo at the time. That's why she ended up dumping Alfonzo and dealing with Drake. But what she has to understand is Drake don't just stay with one woman. He'll stay with you for the time being, but he'll move on eventually. What happens when her son goes to UCLA? Then what? Amari is headed to UCLA in 2022, and our sources say Drake's giving him pointers on how to handle the attention and pressure that comes with being a star player. We're told they spent some one-on-one time together, and all three have hung out at Drake's home. Our sources say prior to Drake, Johanna was with NBAer Alfonzo McKinnie, who helped Amari build his skills on the court. So it looks like he's more than ready for the next level, because that's what his mother has done. His mother, through all of these situationships, she has been able to put him in a direction you would say to be successful. Hopefully the young man is successful. But it seems like his mother is trying to parlay it into helping her. She's a 40-year-old woman, right? Nothing wrong with that. But she was dating an NBA player who's in his 20s. She's now dealing with Drake. She's one of these women who are older, but mentally she still wants to compete with the other girls. That's why she's having all these surgeries. She got the fake butt. I mean, don't believe me, go to her Instagram. You can tell she's had some work done. And that's the way of the world. Drake got influenced by a fake body. But maybe he don't care. Like some of these guys don't. You know, maybe the challenge was good. You know? But these fake body women, man, they are using their children to gain things for themselves, whether it be access to these rappers, these NBA players, or certain lifestyle. She's no different. Just look at the type of men she dates. That tells me a lot about her. You can tell a lot about women by the men that they choose to date. You can. As we reported, ABC 7's Chopper spotted Drake and Johanna as they had Dodger Stadium to themselves for a date night. This guy going above and beyond for a woman that would have been okay if they had went to, you know, what, Red Lobster or Benihana's, what, Bojangles, you know, who knows. Complete with a table on first base line. A Dodger source told us the whole thing was a thank you for a sizable donation Drake made to the team's charitable foundation. Yeah, because he had plans for Dodger Stadium. Johanna's the first one we've seen Drake with consistently in a while, but based on the grant of their night on the town and the time he spent with her, you have to think things are pretty serious. Things are pretty serious right now. But Drake usually cools off on some of these women, and he ends up dumping them. Or he ends up breaking up with them and moving on. Listen, this is a situation that, you know, she wants to be in. She chose to be in this situation, but we have to look at her. We have to look at the type of woman that this is, man. This is a woman who wants to live vicariously through her son's success. That's why I'm saying that hopefully her son is able to make it, despite the fact that his mother is trying to gain something out of it too. Instead of her just being a mom, that's not enough. She wants to date rappers and NBA players. That's what these modern women are. These modern Western women are trying to get these situations to benefit them. That's what they care about. And she's no different than these other people who utilize their children for success. It's like these vloggers on YouTube who use their children to build their platforms. Now, you could say, well, you know, it's a family vlog, it's that, but when you see exploitation, I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but I'm saying you got people who live vicariously through their son's success just so they can get access to either a better lifestyle for themselves, or they want access to these rappers and these NBA players. That's why she went and got the fake butt, okay? Just so she can go out here and she can get access to guys like Drake. And the only reason why Drake is whining and dining her, seemingly publicly, is because she went viral. People like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? But once people don't care no more because she's a dime a dozen, there's a ton of women on social media who look like her, then that'll cool off and he'll cool off on her. That's just how this guy works. But with Drake, once again, Drake has been known as a dirty Mac. Drake has been known to go out here and try to go after women who are dealing with other dudes. Because again, they met months ago. Months ago, she was, I believe, in a relationship with Alfonso. And when the coast was clear and when there was an opening, when she gave him the okay, that's when things got serious. But y'all can let me know what's in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts.